Aiming for glory and fame. See the bombers fly up, up. The other teams, they don't fear. They all try their best, but they can't get near as the bombers fly
up. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to AFL Breaking 2020. After the success of our first break, which was for the last year's dominant set, which we had an absolute ring-a-ling-dinger, here we are, our first break of the 2020 season, which is two boxes of Footy Stars 2020. Fair bit of trading going on. Most people got their teams. I know there were a couple of people a little bit disappointed they didn't get theirs, but as I spoke to a couple of you personally, we will be doing an awful lot of AFL breaking, so everyone will get a shot. I know we have multiple Essendon supporters, multiple Hawthorn supporters, so don't fear. We'll make sure that you certainly get a crack at your own team. That's what we sort of pride ourselves here at Cardboard Life. It's been very successful in the NBA and everything else, NFL and so on. Everyone seems to be getting the majority of their teams the majority of the times, which is fantastic. Housekeeping just to begin before we start getting stuck into this is we have the two NBA breaks currently running with the three boxes. Good news on both fronts is that break number NBA team break 29, which is the Don Russ Fat Pack box, the Hoops Retail and the Contenders Blaster, there is only one spot left. Would love to get that done, like sold out today and paid, and we can break that sucker tomorrow night. And like the other one, which is NBA Team Break 30, which is the Contenders Fat Pack box, Don Russ Retail and Contenders Blaster, again, only one spot left. So if we can sell those out and get payments through today, I will bust both of those breaks tomorrow night. So, wow, 6 boxes in one night. That's what will happen. And once that is done, we have this stuff. This stuff is in the house. So not only do I have the blasters, I now have the retail boxes on hand. G'day, Michael. How you going, buddy? So the optic is in the house. We will be listing those as soon as we get rid of those other breaks. And once we finish this AFL break, and hopefully the NBA, I said that we'd have something special for the next AFL break. We'll just put these to the side. For those who missed it when I announced it last time, here it is my inner case. I'll take... good on you, Michael. This is our inner case. And for those who don't know what this is our inner case of the value packs. Now, the value packs come with 3 packs and an exclusive caricature card per pack. There's 20 packs in that box. So we will do that as our next AFL break. Be exciting. I also have some more boxes as well. So we have got plenty of boxes of AFL to keep us going. Hey, Troy boy, welcome to the party. Lovely selfie there this morning on the book. Looking fabulous. Now, where did I put my sleeves? Nothing up my sleeve. Presto. I need some sleeves. Where did I put those, boys? I'll find them. Got some more top loaders. Had a nice little mail day yesterday, just for those who want to see. My first Jokic auto from Revolution of last year. Got that yesterday, and I must admit this was a good one. I was in a little break with a couple of blasters, and I got my no name. Look, that's not the blurriness there. No name, but of course it is Kendrick Nunn. It says it so on the back, but not on the front. So there you go. That was my little mail day there. Alrighty. Let's get some lighting happening here so we're nice and bright for everyone. All cards will get sent out. None of this... Well, I mean, later on down the track we might consider when we've done a million boxes of them. But for now, all common cards, everything will get sent out on these boxes. And for those new members, if I haven't previously organised to drop them off at your house, because I can drop them off in the Wynyard, Burnie, Penguin, Ulverston, even Devonport area, just let me know. Otherwise, I will take the cards down to Mind Games in Burnie and Wilmot Street, and you can collect your cards from there. Simple scenario. Obviously, some people I do catch up with during the week, Michael, yourself, and so on. Troy, I can pop yours in. So just let me know which way you want to go, guys, and we'll go from there. So, without further ado, you don't want? Righto, Michael, thank you for that. That'll save me having to put all that, but I will bring all the spare base cards to the trade night next week anyway. So I'll put that in the pile to bring along for trading, or if people need cards to finish their sets. So I'll bring that along next Saturday. And look, 1 week away from the big trade night. I'm hoping everyone can get along to that. I'll be supplying some beverages, a few beers, some soft drink. I'll get some pizzas in for us, and we're going to have a hell of a time. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to get a big selfie of our club, because goodness gracious, how quickly our club has evolved. We're now up to 57 members in just over 3 months, and we're into the mid-30s as far as breaks go. And as I said, when I started this out, the conversation I had with Matt from Mind Games was, oh yeah, we'll just do a break every couple of weeks, be a bit of fun. How times have changed, and I'm loving it. Alright guys, let's get stuck into it, because there's a fair few packs. We'll go through the packs fairly well for the first box, but then we'll skim through the second one. Good luck. As you all know, or if you don't know, the inserts this year are a little bit harder to get hold of. In the past we had a Brownlow predictor in every box. That is not the case this year. It's one every 2. We also have the Premiership predictors. They are one in every 3. Doesn't even have it on the. Does it not have it on the box anymore? Fair enough. It'll have it on the pack. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's a lot of packs. That is a lot of pack of cards, and we've got 2 of these to do. My goodness. There we go. So, the odds, just to let you know, the jigsaw pieces, you get 1 every pack. The Starburst caricatures, the leopard print, 1 in every 3 packs. So we'll get 12 of those. The ice blue die cuts, 1 in every 4. So we'll get 9 of those. I think my maths is right. The contested beasts, there's 1 every 6. So we'll get 6 of those per box on average. Milestones are 1 in every 8. It's a weird number. Okay. The competition cards. So the competition cards are the cards to go to Disneyland. You can win a trip to Disneyland and other prizes. Whoever gets those, I will actually throw in the packs, because I think you've got to put 10 packs with them or something like that. I'll give you excess packs, so if you need those. The fireworks die cuts, 1 a box, 1 in every 36. The Galactic Starburst caricatures are 1 every 2 boxes. Oh, the Brownlow predictors is 1 every 3 boxes. I got that wrong. And the Premiership predictors is 1 every 5 or 6. Oh, jeez. And then, of course, the Showstoppers, which is pretty much 1 every case. So they are a lot harder to get. But that's why we're busting 2 boxes at a time. So hopefully we can get some... yeah, you're probably right, mate. You're probably right. Righto, guys. Good luck, everybody. Let's get stuck straight in this, because we've got a lot of packs to break. So... here we go. I'll just give you a quick look at the cards to see what they look like. Ben Cunnington, Jack Billings, that's the female card, Sabrina Frederick, Scott Lysette, and our first insert is for the Adelaide Crows, and that is the blue die cut for Taylor Walker for the Adelaide Crows. In fact, I'll put him there. There's the first jigsaw piece, Fritsch from the Demons. And with those ones, for those who don't know, on the back it actually makes a picture. Jake Melsham looking very happy with himself there. Aisling Uthru, if that's how you pronounce it, Ben McAvoy and Nick Haynes. So that's what the base cards look like, and I agree with Michael. We probably don't need to dwell on the base stuff too much, because there's going to be plenty of it. And I'll just get all my stuff ready over here. Righto, let's keep going. G'day, Mind Games Bernie. Yes, us Essendon people are here. Well, one of us. Righto, so there we go. Our first leopard print is Aaron Norton for the Western Bulldogs. They're very nice in hand, very prismatic. Nice. And Mitch Robinson. Look at the hair on that. Shout out to Matt Evans. And there we go. Oh, and we've got our first You Win card. So I'm going to have to random that off. So we'll random those off, and when I random them, I'll give you, because you need... How many packets? By completing details on the back of this card and sending it with 15. So I will give you 15 wrappers with that. So, all good. And Ben Stratton for Hawthorn. There you go, Gerard. Dom Sheed, eh? There he is. Tom Stewart. Ben Brown. Our next blue die cut is Charlie Cameron for Brisbane. Matt Evans. And Jesse Joyce for the Suns. Never heard of him, but, you know, he's a Suns player. Be nice if we actually could find a Suns supporter to be in the group. Okay, Dion. Oh, the human meatball. There he is. Dion Prestia. And our next... Oh, there it is. Our fireworks. So it goes to Port Power. Beautiful card. And that is Xavier Duzma. And that is numbered 181. Geez, I nearly got that in the first go. 181 of 210. And Jake Kelly for Adelaide as the jigsaw. I like the girls' cards this year. They look really cool. Let me put that one straight into a sleeve and top loader. So that's our firework hit for the box. Nice. There we go. And who had Port? I think that might have been Rebecca Slater. If I agree. Yep, Rebecca Slater. Well played. Connor Rosie, Tommy Lynch. Okay, our next one is Sam Walsh for Carlton. That'll be going to Justin Roberts. Well done, Justin, for doing that trade with Troy. And Matt DeBoer for GWS is our jigsaw. Michael Hurley, Mark Murphy. Fiorini, Trent Dumont. And there we go. Tom Phillips for the Collingwood Football Club. That's your first hit, Troy. Well played, young man. Leopard skin. I know that's your favourite type. Tommy Phillips for Collingwood. Well played. First hit. And Tom Atkins for Geelong to go to Popeye. Gotta say, these packs are a lot easier to open than the basketball ones. Just putting it out there. Jolly, Captain Concussion. And our first milestone game going to the Hawthorn Footy Club. That is Chad Wingard, 150 games, and that'll go to Jared. And then Ed Richards for the Western Bulldogs as our jigsaw. Jaeger. I thought that was Taylor. I would have liked to have seen... Well, I'm hoping, what I'd like to see in the second set, I don't know about everyone else, I'd really like to see some female autos. Yeah, Jesus, that's a worrying image. Isaac Heaney, Mitch Duncan, Kane Lambert. Our next milestone is for the Richmond Football Club, Shane Edwards. 250 games. And Matt Tabernar for Fremantle. Yeah, I'd like to see some female autos in the second set this year. Maybe a Taylor Harris. I think they've got enough named players now that you could easily do a good range of those. Kennedy, Higgins, Took Miller, Luke Dunstan, and our first contested beast, and these are a beautiful looking card, is Luke Parker for the Sydney Swans. That's a beauty. That's a nice looking card. And McDonald, Tim Woody. Zach Merritt. That's a beauty. All the inserts I'll sleeve. Maybe not the jigsaw pieces. Oh no, actually, that's a good idea. Let's see if you can actually sleeve the jigsaw pieces. They seem a bit bigger than normal. No, they should fit. Hang on. Oh yeah. Yeah, they do fit into a standard sleeve. So there you go. Wasn't sure whether they would or not. Okay. Cool, but I don't think I will. I probably won't sleeve those. Let's be honest. I'll sleeve everything else. Jared Harbrow, Nathan Jones, Dusty in the house, and our next contested beast, Ben Cunnington for North Melbourne. There we go, Michael. Nice. Hope you haven't got that. Jamie Cripps, Jack McRae, Jordan DeGuy. Those contested beasts, they're a beautiful card. Actually, yeah, they're very nice. And I do like the new look milestone game ones. Christian Salem, Patrick Dangerfield, Jared Pollack, our next blue die cuts. Oh, nice. Zach Fisher for the Carlton Footy Clubs. Another one for Justin. And Brandon Maynard. Again, for you, Troy. First piece of the jigsaw. Sam Walsh. Oh, Aaron Phillips. So there's another one you could actually have an autograph of. I think there's definitely sufficient females to have autographs. No, I'm not gonna sleeve the jigsaws, mate. I'll do the others, but not the jigsaws. They're too fiddly. Lauren Pearce. Oh, I thought it might have been Daisy, buddy. And our next, oh, nice, the Bont. Marcus Bontempelli for the Western Bulldogs, and Nick Blakely for Sydney. Orazio. I'll have to keep that one out. Because they'll have to go to someone. What a great dad. He'll be happy. Do you know that's the only Orazio card in the whole set? He wasn't happy. Tommy Phillips, David Spit Swallow, Jeremy McGovern, Bacher, and our next, oh nice, the man who's back, Connor McKenna for the Bombers. And Paddy Dow, another piece of the puzzle there for Justin. Luke Bruce, Darcy Parish, and Ali, someone. Look at that, I'm nearly halfway through the first box. I'm smashing it out. Robbie, Jake Carlisle, Josh Simpkins, and our next burst is for Adelaide, Riley O'Brien, and Jack Sinclair for St Kilda. Sarah Lyons, Josh Kelly, and Sophie Casey, whoever you are, Sophie. No offence. The blue die cuts do look really nice. Sebastian, Gary Ablett, Josh Kennedy, and our next die. Oh, hello, Darcy Tucker for Freo, and Alex Witherden for Brisbane. Mitch Wallace, Sarah Darcy, and Toby the Pest Green. Petrarca, Lockie Weller, the Bernie Boy, Sydney Stack, and our next winner, Riley Knight for Adelaide, is the jigsaw. Luke Ryan, Warple, and Jason Johannesson, who thinks he is Odell Beckham Jr. Rebecca, Elliot Yao, Jack Higgins, and Hugh McCluggage for Brisbane. and Shane Edwards. Tommy B, Tom Mitchell, Backman, and Rory Laird. Right, we're halfway in the first box. Look at that. Give me a second, guys. I need to shut the door. Bit of outside interference there. Right, let's keep going. Nice. Righto. Good. Ali Brown, Alex Sexton, Sean Atley, Monique Conti, and for the Sydney Swans, Josh Kennedy. And Harry Taylor. There's the jigsaw. To Popeye, Caleb Daniels, Nat Fife, and Lockie Whitfield. You're an Adelaide man, aren't you, Lucas? Crows? Got a feeling? I got a feeling. Luke Dustin, Christian Saylor. Oh, our first lot of doubles. Next milestone card is 150 for Jamie Cripps for the West Coast Eagles. There we go, Phil. Nice. And Toby McLean for the Doggies. Nathan Williams and Aaron Phillips again. Jared Pollock, Tommy, David Swallow, Jeremy McGovern. And our next contested beast is Stephen Martin for Brisbane, Matt Evans, and Tom Cole for the Eagles for Phil. Luke Bruce, Darcy Parish again. A couple of double ups in the common cards. Interesting. Oh, nice eggplant. Bakahuli. Yeah, some more. Gary Ablett again. Blue die cut this time. Connor Rosie for Port. And Alia for Sydney for the jigsaw. Toby Green the Pest again. Jack Darling, Melissa Hickey, and Contested Beast. Oh, I like this one. Dyson, who doesn't look like he's going to be playing round one, but nonetheless. And Sam Sirikowski for Freo. Tom Phillips, Patrick Cripps, who is my tip obviously for the Brownlow. There's no shocker there. Dylan Shield and James Sicily. Yes, Paddy Cripps. Can't help but think he's probably the best bloke going around at the moment. I would love to see him in an Eston jersey, but I don't think he's going anywhere. Let's be honest, shall we? Double per box. Oh, thanks, mate. Kennedy, Petrarco, Lockie Weller again, Sydney Stack, and our next blue die cut. Oh, the human meatball, Dion Prestia. And Matt Parker for St Kilda. So just to confirm, Michael, you wanted the last spot in both those NBA ones? If you can just confirm for me. Connor Rosie for Port. Port getting a few hits. And Jason Castagna for Richmond. David Mundy and Harry Mackay. Who got Port Power? Because they're doing... Oh, yeah, Rebecca. She's doing very well. Well done, Beck. Holy, are they really? George Hewitt, Shane Savage, Emma, Anthony Miles, our next blue die cut. Isaac Heaney for Sydney. And Kyle Langford for the Bombers. Cool, mate. I'll sell them out and I will random those a little bit later. And we will bust them. So both NBA breaks will be busted tomorrow night. There we go, officially. Jack Viney, Callum Mills, Justin Westhoff, and our next Jack Higgins. And and Tom Cleary. Adam Trelaw, David Zaharakis, and Stephen Cornelio. I'll tell you who I would get on. For the Brownlow. I'm keen. I tell you, because I think they will win enough matches this year. Get the Bont. I reckon the Bontempelli is the one to get. Zeeble, Andrew Gaff, Nick Vlalston, and our next milestone is Daniel Rich. And Davies Uniacke. Is it Uniacke, Michael? Uniacke? Malera, bit of a Rory Lobb, and Daniel Rich in the same pack. I reckon the Bont is a good chance. Peter Wright, 2 metre Peter. Max Gawn, Ollie Wines, and our next contested beast, there he is. He is an absolute beast. Paddy Cripps and Sam Wiedemann for Melbourne. Ed Curnow, Jaden Stevenson, and Jeremy Cameron, who will be playing at Essendon next year. Oh, hello, it's the Miami effect all over again. Yeah, I reckon Bonds is, after seeing him in the pre-season, he's looking good. And they're going to win enough games this year. Luke Parker, Duggan, and we have a Brownlow predictor. Awesome. What a great start. Let's keep going. Sam Menegola sounds like a disease. There we go. Danny Narampi. Cannot stand that guy. Am I the only one? I can't stand that guy. I dislike him just about as much as Toby Green. Putting it out there. And our next blue is Andrew Gaff for Phil. Geez, they are a nice card. That would be a nice set to have. But they are very thin. And Jeremy Howe. Now, if I was going to do I Believe I Can Fly, that's the man you'd do. Adam Kennedy, not do. Harris Andrews, Scott Pendlebury, and Liam Shields. I can't believe it. We got a Brownlow predictor first box. Awesome. Good way to start. Taron Thomas, Tommy Hawkins, Jared Witts. Blue. Dan Hanbury. He might play a couple of games this year. You never know. And Jack Hobbs for the Suns. Matt Crouch and Zach Williams. 4 packs to go, and then... Oh, no, that's the... he is the AFL's Kyle Kuzma. You are well played, well played. Katie Brennan. Now, there's an autograph I'd like. Angus Brayshaw, Sam Powell-Pepper, and our next is Jack Steele for the Saints. Saints getting a few hits now. And Phil Davis, Suki Sukilala. Jake Stringer, Steel Side Bottom, Charlie Cameron, and Brad Crouch. Xavier Duzma, Emma, Jack Revolt, Jaden Hunt, our next Leopard, Elliot Yo for Phil, and Levi Casbolt for Carlton for Justin. Cruiser, Heppel, and your friend and mine, the checklist. First checklist. There you go. It's evil. Don't upset Michael. Leah, Stephen May, Travis, Megan, and our next milestone is... Who is it? Cole Hardigan for Crows. And Charlie Dixon for Port. 1 pack, then the Brownlow predictor. Oliver, Trent Cotchin, Brianna, and our last contested beast, and he is a contested beast, Captain Concussion, Joel Selwood, and Magic as the Jiggy. Getting jiggy with it, Andrew McGrath, Eric Hipwood, and Jake Kelly. Alright, let me just put Selwood in a sleeve. Don't know why I'm putting those ones in a sleeve, but I am. Right, here it comes. So, we have a big hit. We will go to there. Tom Scully for the Hawks. Jesse Hogan, Isaac Smith, Lockie Neal and Josh Dunkley. And our first major hit for the footy season and our Brownlow predictor is for St Kilda, Jack Billings. And that is numbered, a reasonably low one, 25. Not going to do it. Probably at the wrong angle. There we are. 25 of 140. Only 140 of them. So Jack Billings is our first Brownlow predictor for the year. How about the Saints? Matt Costello. Whoa. Watch out. There we go, Matt. First up for you, my friend. Nice. Right, that's box one, guys. Give me just 2 seconds while I might put these milestones in a sleeve. And then I can get reset for box two. But awesome start. Brownlow predictor in our first box. Considering they only come in what did I say? 3 boxes. Nice start. And I'll random these off later. Right. Nice start, everyone. Let's get rid of me pile of so we can start on box two. How was that? Was that fast enough for everyone? Everyone happy with that? Imagine what it's going to be like with those damn value packs, considering they are into 3 packs at a time. Wow! And we've got one already. Unbelievable. Well, it just goes to show that the luck that we've had here at Cardboard Life seems to be continuing. And let's hope it does, because we are on some sort of roll of late. No doubt about it. Which is great for everyone. I know. Here I go again on my own. Let's go. And our first contested beast for Port Adelaide, Travis Boak and Tim English for the Doggies. So we'll just roll through the common cards now because we've pretty much seen most of them. So blue, Scott Pendlebury. There we go, Troy. That is a nice card. Scotty Pendlebury, blue die cut. And Oscar Allen for the Weagles. Oh, Dylan Shields again. What are you doing with your hair there, Dylan? And our first... Oh, Matty Evans will be happy with this one. Dane Zorko, 150. And Joel Hambling for Freo. Who'd you get, by the way, Michael? David Zaharakis for the Bombers. And Sam Reid for Sydney. Obviously, I'll be chasing the Essendon ones. First, Charlie Constable for Geelong. And Daniel McKenzie for St Kilda. Tommy Mitchell. Jeez, that's not a bad effort. Right. Oh, geez, they're sticking a bit. Anyway. Oh, the pest. Toby Green. Look at that. That's a face you'd like to stab with a screwdriver. And Nathan Broad. Dyson. And the checklist. We love him. And our next milestone, the human meatball. Down Prestia. And Ryan Burton. Nice start, mate. Tom Mitchell. I remember right in the first box I got last year, I got a steel side bottom. And I sold that straight away. Katie. She's nice. Okay, contested beast is Rowan Marshall. And Dylan Clark. Interesting to see how he goes this year, actually. Whether they keep him as a tagger or actually let him loose. Mind you, we'll be struggling to get a spot now that Devon Smith's back. There's the meatball again. Our next contested beast is Jaeger Bomb O'Meara. And Marley Williams, who was the first person to get suspended this year. Not probably the title you want, but nonetheless. Captain. Oh, hello, we've got a galactic. We have a galactic caricature. Now, what did I say they are? One in two boxes. So we've hit another two boxer, so we'll leave that one there. But we've hit a galactic caricature. Next insert is Luke Ryan for Freo. And Tim O'Brien for the Hawks. Oh, there's another Orazio. Orazio Fantasia. My young man's obsession. Do you know last year he got both Orazio's platinum and gold premiership predictor? Lucky boy. Oh, that's Lauren Pearce. Where's Daisy? Anyway, Lance Franklin. And then for the Suns, Anthony Miles. And for the Suns again, Charlie Ballard. Nick Newman. Oh, I put that in the sleeve. They are a nice looking card. Actually, these inserts are actually nicer than I thought they were, because these are the sort of first real crack I've had a look at them, like in person. Right, a little bit sticky this one. Oh. Right. Ben Brown for North Melbourne going to Michael. There we go. Nice. Benny, do something with your hair there, son. And Jordan, I've got a rough head. Paddy Cripps. Robbie Gray. Jake Carlisle. Leopard Skin. Ricky Henderson for Hawthorn. Going to Jared. And Sam Taylor for the GWS. Tommy. Jai Simpkin. Yo. Our next, what's the word I'm looking for? Milestone for the Saints. Well, technically, yeah, I'll have to go to Saints, I suppose, even though he doesn't play there anymore, because it's got the Saints logo on it. So Josh Bruce, even though he'll be with the Doggies this year, and Brendan Parfitt. Our next contested beast, Scott Pendlebury. That's a ripper. Look at that, Troy. Beauty. And Brandon Matera for Freo. Very nice indeed. Doing very nicely. Our next leopard print is for the Eagles. Luke Shuey on your boot. For Phil. And Lockie O'Brien for the Blue Baggers. Dylan Schill again. Dylan getting a lot of airtime there, son. Halfway this second box. We know we've got at least a good hit. Let's hope we get another one. It'll be a blue for the Cats and Luke Dowhouse for Popeye. And then Matt Eminem Gwolfie for the Bombers. Right. Hope you don't mind me going this quick, guys. Feedback is always accepted here. Liam Duggan. We've got our leopard print, which is for the Swannies. Oliver Florence. And Colajasny. There we go. I got it right, Popeye. Please, Colajasny. Straight up. Look at that. Better than my NBA pronunciation. Let it be said. Benny Cunnington, Billings. And our fireworks for the box is for Geelong again, Tommy Hawkins. And that is numbered 118. God, steady hands, Jamie. Yeah, 118 of 210. You saw it there briefly. And Callum Brown for Collingwood. So that's our box hit. So we've got obviously our box hits each one, but obviously we've also had a multiple box hit in both too, but the box is not yet over. Nice one, Tommy Hawkins. There you go, Popeye. Scotty Lysette. Our next blue is for the soon-to-be Essendon player, Jeremy Cameron for the GWS Giants. And Will Setterfield for Carlton. Getting a few hits there, Justin. Nice to see. I like when karma comes around. Dom Sheed, our next leopard print is for Melbourne, Jack Viney. That'll go to Michael. One of the better ones. And Oscar, the big O, for the Lions to Matt Evans. And our next leopard print is for Matthew Suckling of the Western Bulldogs. And Darcy Gardner for the Lions. I wonder if we'll see a showstopper, eh? I wonder if we'll see a showstopper, guys. And our next leopard print is for North Melbourne, Jai Simpkins. Look at the tongue. Look at that tongue, Michael. What is that? And Kyle Hardigan for Adelaide. What a hell of a tongue. Our next milestone is for, again, the Weagles, Chris Marston. 200 games. For Phil. And Hayden Crozier for the Doggies. And our next contested beast, well, he is the contested beast. Dusty. And Jack Redden for the Weagles. If there was a contested beast, easy it. Thoughts on his best on ground on the State of Origin? Anyone think that was justified or not. I was a bit surprised. I thought the GWS boys were pretty good, but, I'm not saying Dusty wasn't any good. Don't get me wrong. God. Oh, there we go. So our next winner, and Rory Atkins for Adelaide. And our next blue, Jared Harbrow for the Golden State Warriors for the Gold Coast Suns. And Lewis Milliken? Rhymes with Pelican. Another one. There's our second one. And Dean Kent for St Kilda. And our next one is for Port Adelaide, Darcy Burn-Jones and Liam Baker. Funny looking head, that one. So there's Brad Pitt here doing the break. There he is, the Kyle Kuzma of the AFL, Jack Zeeble. And our next leopard print is Jade Gresham and Will Powell. Don't forget the tipping comp. Don't forget the fantasy. We are on less than 2 weeks till the season starts. Becca. He's a bit of a ledge. Kane Lambert for Richmond. And Tom Jonas for Port. 4 packs and our Galactic. Hopefully, it'd be nice if we could get a premiership predictor or something as well. Not that I'm being greedy. Our next contested beast is a very underrated player, in my opinion, David Mundy. Can play that guy. Robbie Tarrant for North. There we go, Michael. Oh no, 3. Come on, let's get another hit. Let's get another big hit. Come on, I can feel it. No, that's not what the hit I wanted was. And Sam Reid. Just make sure there was nothing else there. Nope. God, there's a lot of packs there I've got to do. Our next blue die cut is Jaeger Bomb. Going to Gerard. And Tom McDonald for Melbourne. Oh no. I think we're going to finish with a blue. We are going to finish with a blue. And it is for Jack Viney for Melbourne. Going to Michael. And Impy. David Zaharakis, etc. Right, so we've got our Galactic, which is another big hit. So we'll put that to the end. We've got Alex Neil Bullen for Melbourne. Michael. And our Galactic Starburst, once I get rid of these peeps, there's Emma. Hey, Emma. Is for the Carlton Footy Club, Mark Murphy. And that'll go to Justin. Again, karma for Justin doing the trade for young Troy in his first break. That's actually a really nice card. And that is numbered 204 of 210. Well done. Excellent. Well, that's it, guys. That is our first 2 boxes of AFL. I'm actually pleasantly surprised by the quality of the quality of the inserts. They actually are really nice looking. So I think everyone did pretty well in that. All teams got some hits. The bigger hits we separated. We had a Geelong, we had a Carlton, we had a St Kilda, obviously, wherever I put it, here it is, and a Port Adelaide. So 4 teams got the 4 hits, but plenty of inserts for everybody else. So the next one I'll put up, thanks Michael. The next one I'll put up is the inner case, which is the 20 value packs. There'll be 60 packs. Each pack will also have the variant caricature, or is it die cut? It's the die cut, isn't it? Can't remember, but there's a unique card, whatever that is. Plus, apparently a lot of people are getting some really good success with those. But I do have more boxes to do as well, so it's all good. We will also be randoming a little bit later. I'll just get packed up and tidied up from all this. I'll do the random for the NBA a little bit later this afternoon as well. We will break both NBAs tomorrow night. So get your payments in and everything like that so I can get those happening. And then I would suggest that after the breaks on Sunday night, I will list the new AFL break and the new Optic break. As I say, not only have I been able to secure a few of these, the blasters, which is 7 pack, 7? How many packs are you? Yep, 7 packs. There's only 4 cards in every pack. Just as a heads up too. So 7 packs in those. I've got a couple of those, and I do have a couple of retail boxes as well. So we'll do a big Optic break. So that's pretty exciting as well. Don't forget the footy tipping, get in. Don't forget the footy fantasy. Don't forget about the trade night next week. Saturday, we're going to say 7-ish. Above Mind Games, Wilmot Street. I'll obviously preempt you a little bit more. I'll be putting on a few bevies, a few pizzas and all that, and can't wait to get a whole heap of funny looking photos to put on the site. Thank you all once again. Our first foray into footy. I think we're going to be doing a heap of these because they are good cards and at a reasonable price. Yeah, happy days. Have a great afternoon. I'll pop back a bit later and do the NBA randoms ready for tomorrow night, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Peace out, and I better go and see if the Heat beat the Pelicans, although I don't think it was going to happen, but we'll see how we go. See you guys.